So first I want to say I love you.
Love you too.
You're awesome.
When you look at all the big-name popular billionaires, from Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, all the way to Donald Trump, you notice that they're all known because of their vast amounts of wealth. But when you consider Elon Musk, who is also a billionaire, then you notice a sharp contrast. He's not known for being wealthy. Ask any kid or average Joey and they'll confirm that when they hear the name Elon Musk, what comes to mind is rocket god, or electrical car mogul, or even the Lord of Mars, and not wealthy person on the planet. Which brings us to a critical question. What's so different about Musk that makes him stand out even among entrepreneurs? Why is he considered by many the alpha of alphas by people who are not even sure how many zeros appear on his price tag? Today, we look at the top reasons why Elon Musk is adored by many. Low affection for rich people stuff. You might have heard the popular argument that no one makes it to the top without making a few questionable decisions, and that billionaires always have negative aspects about them. Well, Elon Musk might just be the exception. If you observe Musk carefully, you might have already noticed that he doesn't have much enthusiasm for rich people stuff. Sure, he's shown some affection for rich people things in the past, including a McLaren supercar which he wrecked, the James Bond Lotus submarine car, but for the past decade, I've tried to figure out what he spends money on, and apart from supporting his large family, 6 children, I've come to the conclusion that he doesn't blow his money on anything. He has some cool clothes, but that's hardly an extravagant outlay. He drives Tesla vehicles. He sent his personal original Roadster into orbit, so goodbye to that museum piece. He tweets a lot, so he probably owns the latest iPhone. I think he plays video games, so an Xbox and a flat screen or two. And he travels quite a bit using a business jet, but so do mere millionaires. Perplexing as this thought might seem, Musk thinks of money less as a medium of exchange and even less as a store of value. He doesn't even see money as a way to make more money, a standard play of high net worth people. No, he sees money as a means to an end, and he appreciates its function as a financial tool. To achieve his grand and futuristic goals and to serve the more mundane but immediately impactful effect of creating 40,000 jobs at Tesla and thousands more at SpaceX. It would appear that he's now doubled down on his money philosophy and is determined to shed any obvious trappings of billionaireness, and that isn't at all surprising. Nobility of his projects. Elon Musk is the CEO of Space Exploration Technologies Corp., otherwise known as SpaceX. This is a project that is set to take human transport to another level. In a move of magnanimity, where Musk thinks the people should be safe in the event of a calamity or catastrophe that would wipe out the planet Earth, Musk has not only thought of an alternative location as a haven for humanity, but has gone ahead and started plans to make it a reality. I mean, various billionaires have solved different types of human problems, but very few have proven daring enough to have the interests of the whole of humanity at heart. Perhaps this is why many people are so fond of his SpaceX company, both scientists and otherwise. We can also see this same big-heartedness in Tesla, which seeks to establish a more environmental-friendly automotive solution to replace the usual diesel and petrol cars that have filled the air with a myriad of pollutants. Looking back at all of Musk's inventions, including his very first invention, a game he created called Blastar, Zip2, and PayPal, among plenty others, a kind of selflessness is seen in each one of them. This is something we don't see every day, as many of the inventions or billionaire ventures that spot the world are mainly meant to be cash-minting ventures. Economic responsibility. As already mentioned, Elon Musk is a responsible entrepreneur. This spreads beyond the environment to the specifics of how he runs his businesses. From his staff management, more about that in a moment, all the way to honoring debt obligations, most lenders are always happy to extend credit to him. Anyway, and at least trying to keep up with taxes. Sure, many may argue that he should pay more taxes, but it's not his fault that there are no inclusive tax laws on stocks and shares, right? Anyway, compared to renowned big names such as Amazon, whose financial records have raised the eyebrows of many, it is fair to say that none of Musk's projects or businesses is worth pointing a finger as far as taxes or financials are concerned. Compared to billionaires such as Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk stands out in that he has risked his entire wealth several times for his projects. Don't get me wrong, we certainly cannot undermine the philanthropic impact of many of these billionaires. But Elon Musk, on the hand, has risked all that he had several times, standing to lose everything if any of these projects were to go south. Now that's on another level. His style of doing business is really an open secret, and many are unable to replicate it with similar levels of success because the Tesla CEO backs it up with a solid work ethic. Which brings us to the next point: ethical practices. Almost all billionaires are seen as hardworking, innovative, and inspirational. Jeff Bezos took online shopping to another level. Steve Jobs reinvented the phone, and Mark Zuckerberg connected people on a level that was previously unimaginable. But if there is one mega billionaire who is on top of all others on the list because of the immense good he has done, it has to be Elon Musk. His empire is built upon years and years of pure hard work. If you consider that he hailed from a rather average background with no guardians to point him in the right direction, then you can only rank him higher in the scale of entrepreneurs. This might also be the reason why Musk has such high values and crazy work ethic. From his humble beginnings when he had to sleep in his office because he did not have a roof over his head, to his current mansions all over the US, one can only appreciate the hard work that has gone to his success. It is also worth mentioning that he has a clean record with zero corruption and no shady deals, which only adds the icing to his cake. Labor appreciation. Almost all major factories involved in manufacturing and logistics are guilty of labor exploitation. For example, did you know that 40% of electronics in the world comes from a company in China called Foxconn? Yet the average wage of a factory worker is $390.16 only per month. Even at 40 hours per week, they still earn only $2.44 per hour. But if we consider the fact that they work for almost 50 hours a week, the true rate comes down, and yes, this includes trillion-dollar corporations such as Amazon and Microsoft. When it comes to Elon Musk, his companies are heavily involved in heavy manufacturing, since they have to build and move cars and rockets. Since his manufacturing can't really be outsourced, it leaves him no option but to wield many hours and keep his work in-house without losing competitive advantage. Hence, an average worker in any of his factories is paid more than an average Chinese factory worker used by other mega corporations. Manufacturing workers at Tesla earn about $18.25 to $19.35 per hour. And it gets even better in SpaceX, with technicians earning $28.45 per hour, and a production manager takes home a whopping $57,876 every year. They're definitely paid quite well. Reputation basis. As we mentioned at the start of this video, there are many billionaires who became billionaires very early on and have been so for decades, and still the average person doesn't know. Jeff Bezos, for instance, was worth billions back in the 90s, but has only become famous when he became the richest man in the world back in 2017. The case is same for Bill Gates, who is one of the oldest billionaires who again is better known for his wealth. Elon Musk, however, has been known and respected by many because of the numerous achievements and inventions unique to him. He's not famous simply because of his wealth, and the average person knows him for rockets, technology, and electric vehicles. This, in fact, is a strong factor that separates him from all other billionaires. That's all we have for today, and we hope that you enjoyed it. Until next time, Stay safe.